All right, Shalom. We got the real Hebrew Israelites coming day in and day out to prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great, which is America, first off. And foremost, all praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kadash. Double honors to the other apostles of the great millstone and salutations to the elect, wherever it may be. Another GMS quick hits, Psalms, the 9th chapter. I will praise thee, O Yahweh, with my whole heart, and I will show forth all thy marvelous works. All right, now when you read the scriptures, I believe that 2 Timothy that says, give thyself wholly unto it. Right? And then he said, I will show forth all thy marvelous works. All right, what are we showing forth? All right, the works of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, which contains what? The prophecies. All right, I will be glad and rejoice in thee. I will sing praise to thy name, O thou most high. When my enemies are turned back, they shall fall and perish at thy presence. For thou hast maintained my right hand in my cause. Thou sattest in the throne of judging right. Thou hast rebuked the heathen. All right. Let me read that again. Thou hast rebuked the heathen. Thou hast destroyed the wicked. Thou hast put out their name forever and ever. And that's what's going to happen to Esau, Edom eventually. O thou enemy, destructions are come to a perpetual end. And thou hast destroyed cities, their memorials is perished with them. O thou enemy, destructions are come to all Slakia, to a perpetual end. And thou hast destroyed cities, thy memorial is perished with them. All right, because that's what Esau's known for, man. But all his destructions, all his bad doings are going to come to an end eventually. But Yahweh shall endure forever. He hath prepared his throne for judgment. He shall judge the world in righteousness. He shall minister judgment to the people in uprightness. Yahweh also will be a refuge for the oppressed, a refuge in the times of trouble, which is happening. All right. As soon as we enter into Jacob's trouble, all right, Michael the Archangel is going to stand up for us. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is going to be a resting place for us, a strong tower, like the scriptures say. All right. And they that know thy name, there you go. All right. It says that name is like a strong tower. They that know thy name will put their trust in thee. And thou, O Yahweh, hast not forsaken them that seek thee. All right. What's that in look at the generations of old. I believe it's second Esdras. And whomever was confounded who did put their trust in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. I believe it's second Esdras or Ecclesiastes. It could be Ecclesiastes. All right. It says, verse 11, sing praises unto Yahweh, which dwelleth in Zion. All right. Not you other nations. The Lord is in Zion. Declare among the people his doings. He that maketh inquisition for blood, he remembereth them. He forgetteth not the cry of the humble. Have mercy upon me, O Yahweh. Consider my trouble, which I suffer of them that hate me. Thou dost lift me up from the gates of death, that I may show forth all the praise in the gates of the daughter of Zion, and I will rejoice in the salvation. The heathen are sunk down in the pit that they made, and the net which they hid is their own foot taken. All right, which ultimately, all right, like in the last couple of chapters, it said it shall fall upon his own pate. These systems, these devices, these traps that Esau and the heathen have set up, ultimately is going to backfire, and they're going to fall into it. All right, matter of fact, Lamentations, the first chapter, around the 22nd verse to the 27th verse, I believe, Jeremiah goes in and says, the day is going to come where the Lord is going to make them as the Lord has made us, as far as putting us into captivity, all right, and becoming a byword and proverb, all right. It says, verse 16, Yahweh is known by the judgment which he executeth. The wicked is snared in the work of his own hands. There you go. Haggion Shalah. The wicked shall be turned into hell, and all the nations that forget God. All right, because technically Israel is in hell right now. So now the tables the tables are going to turn. The curses are coming off of us and are going to be put on you other nations. All right. For the needy shall not always be forgotten, and the expectation of the poor shall not perish forever. Arise, O Yahweh, let not man prevail, let not Salakia, let the heathen be judged in thy sight. Put them in fear, O Yahweh, that the nations may know themselves to be but men. Shalom.